everyone. Once again, welcome back. Brad Wilburn here, and I have another one of our fabulous coaches with us today, Coach Sam Etherington. Samantha, you can call her Sam. I call her Sam. And we're going to talk about women's soccer. So very, very excited to do that. I know Sam's excited as well to talk about her program and what's going on. So if you watched the interview with our men's soccer coach, Claudia St. Louis, we talked a little bit about the off-season preparations, the recruits, because like I said, both of you guys did a lot of work getting new talent, new players in to the both programs. So same question to you. Talk a little bit about that, your process. I know you got a lot of girls from out of state, and just kind of walk us through that.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the season ended last year, we just recruited nonstop. We're always on the road, always going out finding players, watching high school games, watching club tournaments. There's really no weekend that we have off. And I think it kind of shows in the 16 girls we brought in. We have a roster of 24 and only 8 of those are returners. So yeah, we were just looking for girls who really want to play. Our target was girls who've played club soccer, just because it's better preparation for the college level as opposed to just the short high school season that most girls have. And we were looking for girls with good character, because I believe those are the ones we're going to be able to retain long term and build a team around.
Yeah. So maybe talk a little bit about these newcomers and how they've kind of integrated in with your returners. And obviously, you got senior Jamie Trahan's a big part of the chemistry of the team. Emily Bryant and several others that were on that players to watch list for the preseason. So, how's the communication and relationship between them and these new players been throughout the first couple weeks?
It's actually been really good. I mean, what you find with a lot of female teams, or some hurdles you can come up against, are some of like the cliques that might form. But what we've had is, yes, we have girls who drift towards certain groups, but they're all friends. You know, that they can, one day that you can have a girl hanging out one set of girls, and then the other day it's another set of girls, and they all get along with each other. They all know that we're heading towards the same goal, and I think the freshmen have been some of the most impressive because they haven't been afraid to speak up, even in training sessions. Usually the freshmen are the ones that are just sitting back and not saying a whole lot, whereas this year they've been some of the ones who've been the first to encourage other players when, you know, they're struggling or they're having to run, and you know, they're maybe not running as fast as they would like. So the freshmen have been really impressive, and we've got a few transfers as well. Some of those girls have already played together, and then we've had other girls coming from different schools, and they've all gelled together really well. So yeah, I'm impressed with how they've come together as a team, especially compared to teams I've been part of in the past.
Yeah. All right, let's talk a little bit about your first couple matches. You guys played, like the men, against Texas College last Friday, and then you guys played on Labor Day against University of Dallas. Defeats in both of those matches, unfortunately, but I guess talk a little bit about because I know we talked after the game yesterday that there was pretty good improvement from the way you saw them play against Texas College to the game against Dallas.
Yeah, I think the game against Texas College, it's the home opener. It wasn't the result I was expecting, but all credit to Texas College. They came out and just worked and worked and worked, and I think the result actually reflects, you know, the effort from both teams. And I spoke a lot to my girls about that, and we watched a lot of video, and you know, as the coach, maybe there was a couple of lineup choices that affected the game. You know, I told the girls we're not going to make excuses, but the week wasn't a great week in terms of preparation. We were inside for the full week. The game was moved up from 3 p.m. from 5 p.m. and in those couple of hours, based on what the girls were telling me, you know, have a big impact on the preparation for the game. But after watching the film, we made some changes. We changed our formation. You know, we're still trying to figure out what the best formation is for the type of players we have. So the day before the Labor Day game, we put in a different formation, and I think it worked a lot better, especially from just having, you know, less than 12 hours preparation from this new formation. So I think it's something we're going to build upon. There's a lot of things we got to improve on. You know, can we be more creative in the final third? We're doing okay at keeping possession of the ball, but it's what we do when we're out of possession that's going to be the key.
Gotcha. So you guys have a match this Saturday, and then you guys will play again next week. But you're going to LSUS in Shreveport on Saturday afternoon. So between now and then, I know you take maybe a day or two to kind of recover from a game, but what's the biggest focus as you get ready for that Saturday game?
I think we'll watch film. We'll watch film of the last game we've just played on Labor Day, and I tell the girls, yeah, you're going to have losses throughout the season, but we watch film to make sure that we don't have the same type of loss. You know, and yes, we lost against Dallas, but we didn't lose in the same way that we lost against Texas College.
Right.
So for the next game, if we do lose another game, you know, it's a long season, we're going to make sure that it's not the same way we lost against Dallas, and we're going to continue to fine-tune, you know, the formation that we're working on. Hopefully get players back fit. We did have a lot of players out because of injury, so we've got a good, you know, I think 4 or 5 days until the next game, so it's a chance for those girls to recover and maybe have a bigger squad going into the LSUS game, which gives with fresher legs when it starts to get later on in the game and people are getting tired.
Right. All right, so there you have it, folks. This Saturday they'll be at LSUS. Next Wednesday, back at home, taking on Millsaps before the conference opener the following Saturday against Belhaven. So come check out the Lady Wildcats. They have a Twitter, they have a Facebook as well. You can find them there, as well as all their information on the athletic website, lcwildcats.net. Sam, thanks so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure, Brad.
Cheerio, folks. We'll see you next time.